The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start with. So Alabama's offense making the run on the field to open this game. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today. Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. He dumps it off to the tight end. It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Russell. Hit as he released it. The ball is picked off. He could go. Great move there. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
What a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Missouri, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the back now goes in motion. Throwing off play action. Some hard running there through a tackle. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Scanning the field. It's Russell. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Big throw. It's an RPO caught on the left side. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rallied to the football. Now we got a big fourth down coming up.
This punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll run it here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Roberts. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Finds his target. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it with a first down at the 41.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's in the clear. Across the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Alabama. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game to tie the game is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He's brought down. Good job on the defense getting through the blockers. He stopped short of the first down.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Now they call a run. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Can they pick up the first on the ground? He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Chris, you could see the defense selling out, trying to come up with a stop, and in doing so, they had no one left to take this back down once he's able to break through the initial surge from the defense. Big gain for this offense, not only picking up the first down, but a huge gain.
That's reeled in. It's Roberts. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity for him to take a shot here. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle, but first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Wide open downfield. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looking to scramble. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Mizzou. They connect for 6.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Russell. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Caught in the flat by the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up the first down.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. He gets loose. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
4th down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Try and muscle for the first down. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
With the catch, it's Riley. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He hands it off from the gun. He eludes a tackle. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Takes the handoff. It's Hill. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. This college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Point after, not right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
being man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Terry. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's an out route. The catch made. They stop him, but it's a first down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. The receiver grabs it. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw again. He finds his man. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
They mix it up with a run. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. Will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Second and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. Grab behind the line. It's Roberts. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down in the red area?
Oh, that one's picked off. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. He set the offense up in great field position.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle.
And he scores! Touchdown, tie! Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Punt over the middle. It's Terry. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grant down the middle. It's Terry. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, they trapped him for a sack. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Shotgun formation here on third down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure. They did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looks like Missouri will have the first down. That's an important first down on that running play. He'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
The sure hands. It's Huffman. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
A direct snap. Breaking tackles. It's too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on fourth down. Trying to convert with a sneak. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's caught across the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. 1st down and more. He's still running. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though, to tackle him at the 11-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Thompson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen and not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. It's 3rd down for the offense. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Dropping back, it's Russell. Looking for the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Because I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. First and goal, handoff. And test the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own with the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Missouri. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The shotgun running play call. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Completion makes it second and short. Takes off in a bootleg. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. He's running out of time here. He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And Kirk, it's Missouri with the lead here. As we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
And now the try here for the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the Missouri offense heads back out on the motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Out and open, hits him right in stride. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Mizzou. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Fights off a defender. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
To throw, it's Russell. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
You call it quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands is Hale. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers, not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands, and he shows he's got that ability here.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Short pass finds the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Oh, he makes the catch. He made the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. This 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Alabama. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
He does his job for the PAT. This ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. It's a shotgun run call. trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Gets the ball on Hasling's head, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. They'll kick it away here. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Back to pass. It's Russell. That's caught. It's Hale. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? It's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll field the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Ray. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Terry. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Here we go. That huge, explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. On the run, it's Ray. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The defense able to stop him at the 2. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Running play called on 3rd and short. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will give them the lead here in the final minute and a half.
Well, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the 4th quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. To throw, it's Russell. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. And the offense produced some magic. Hit as he releases it. And the pass ball is incomplete.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs. Get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. The course in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial game, a great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.